Everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. Kelly Severide and Stella Kidd's relationship has been a cornerstone of Chicago Fire for years, but as the show heads into its 13th season, their latest storyline, starting a family, feels like a tired retread rather than an exciting new chapter. While the One Chicago franchise has always distinguished itself from other procedural dramas by weaving personal narratives into its weekly cases, the impending baby storyline for Kidd and Severide feels uninspired and predictable. Despite their status as fan favorites, the show's handling of their relationship in recent seasons has left much to be desired, and this new development does little to reignite my enthusiasm. Since their marriage in the season 10 final, Kidd and Severide's story has largely stagnated. Part of this can be attributed to Taylor Kinney's unexpected hiatus during season 11, which disrupted the show's momentum and left Severide's character in limbo. The truncated season 12 didn't help matters, as the writers struggled to balance the couple's personal arcs with the procedural elements that keep the show grounded. When Severide first broached the idea of starting a family in the season 12 final, I was immediately skeptical. The thought of a pregnancy storyline felt like a lazy way to inject drama into their relationship, potentially stripping Kidd of her agency and reducing her character to a cliché. Thankfully, the show seems to be avoiding the dreaded unexpected pregnancy trope, as Kidd is the one driving the conversation about starting a family. This is a relief, as it suggests that the writers are at least attempting to give her character some autonomy. However, my excitement quickly waned when Kidd proposed adoption as their path to parenthood. While adoption is a noble and meaningful choice, it's also a storyline that Chicago Fire and the broader One Chicago universe has explored to death. From Matt Casey and Gabby Dawson to Sylvie Brett and Joe Cruz, adoption has become a go-to-plot device for characters looking to expand their families. Even Chicago PD has tackled this narrative with Kim Burgess and Michaela, albeit with a compelling mystery angle that kept viewers engaged. At this point, another adoption storyline feels less like a heartfelt exploration of parenthood and more like a creative cop-out. The introduction of Kidd's cousin in season 12 provided some context for her desire to adopt, but it doesn't make the plot any fresher or more compelling. For a show that's been on the air for over a decade, recycling the same storylines risks alienating longtime viewers who are craving something new and innovative. While I appreciate the effort to give Kidd and Severide a meaningful arc, this particular direction feels like a missed opportunity to explore uncharted territory. From a storytelling perspective, Kidd getting pregnant would have been a far more interesting route for the couple to start a family. This isn't to say that adoption isn't a valid or important option. It absolutely is. But purely from a narrative standpoint, pregnancy opens up a wealth of new possibilities for character development and drama. For a show that's been on the air as long as Chicago Fire, injecting fresh energy into its storylines is crucial, especially as ratings continue to dip. A pregnancy arc could have provided a natural way to explore Kidd and Severide's evolving relationship, their fears and hopes about parenthood, and how their dynamic shifts as they prepare to welcome a child. Of course, this would require a significant shift in Kidd's character, as she's been vocal about her uncertainty regarding pregnancy. While this hesitation is understandable and adds depth to her character, it also means that a pregnancy storyline would need to be carefully crafted to feel authentic and earned. Rushing into such a plotline would only undermine its impact, so if the writers choose to go down this path, they'll need to take their time and ensure that it's done right. I'd much rather wait for a well-executed storyline than see the show hastily cobble together a half-baked plot that fails to do justice to these beloved characters. Ultimately, Kidd and Severide deserve better than a rehashed adoption storyline. As two of Chicago Fire's most central characters, their arcs should feel fresh, meaningful, and true to who they are. While the show has a history of revisiting familiar themes, it's time for the writers to take a bolder approach and push these characters into new and unexplored territory. Whether that means a pregnancy storyline, a new professional challenge, or something entirely unexpected, the key is to keep their journey engaging and relevant. For a show that's been on the air as long as Chicago Fire, maintaining viewer interest is no small feat. While die-hard fans will likely tune in regardless, the show can't afford to rest on its laurels. Kid and Severide's baby storyline has the potential to be a pivotal moment for the series, but only if it's handled with care and creativity. As it stands, the current direction feels like a safe, uninspired choice, one that fails to capitalize on the rich storytelling opportunities that lie ahead. Here's hoping the writers can find a way to reignite the spark that made Kid and Severide's relationship so compelling in the first place.